The rivalry between city cops and county cops will probably never end. It's the same sort of rivalry that's between firefighters and police, cats and dogs, Georgia and Florida, Hillary and Trump, America. When I worked for the city police department, I thought the county officers never did shit. But now that I work for the county, I realize I was right. What's going on, guys? I will never forget my transition from a city police department to a county police department. It was a huge change for me, and I will never forget the first night that I started with the county. And what's funny is my trainer, my FTO, like, she was in the police academy with me, so we've both been doing this for the same amount of time. But I had to ride with her for a couple weeks more as a formality, I guess. So I remember the first night that I started, I was riding down the road, just chilling, and all of a sudden I see something in the middle of the road staring at me. I was like, what the hell is that? This girl looked at me like I was crazy. She's like, are you serious? You've never seen a deer before? I was so excited, I literally stopped in the middle of the highway. I looked like an Asian tourist trying to take pictures of this stupid ass deer. I was hanging out of my window on the side of the highway. People that haven't worked in the city will never understand. The only thing I had to worry about running across the road was the occasional crackhead. On occasion, a hood dog that wasn't scared of you or your badge. When you see a chihuahua walking in front of you with a Glock, it's time to get your ass off of 4th Street. There were a lot of spots in the city where you did not want to come to a complete stop at, even as a cop. If you were rolling up to a red light, I hope that you had planned on turning right because you're about to. If you didn't, your car might be up on center blocks by the time it turns green. Some of these dickheads should have worked in the pit crew at NASCAR. The other thing that sucked about working in the city is the budget. Cities never have as good of a budget as the county. Half our cars had suspensions that squeaked like your parents' bed springs when you were a kid. I say when you were a kid because they don't do that shit now. The cars that had suspensions like that, you weren't about to sneak up on shit. It's pretty bad when they don't even have any lookouts on the street because they can hear your raggedy ass coming from a mile away. And it's crazy for me to look back at it now and think that, you know, I work in an area that is 9 times bigger than the entire city jurisdiction that I used to run in. Now, that city jurisdiction was broken up into parts too. When I worked for the city, I would average between 50 and 75 miles a night. If you hit 100 miles in a shift, you probably weren't doing shit, or it was really slow. It's so crazy working in a city though, because we got called to a shots fired call, and we're out there picking up bullet casings in the middle of the road, me and a buddy of mine, NASCAR. I've talked about him in another video. So as we're out there, we're picking up these shells, there are shots being fired on the street next to us. That is the city. Out here in the county, there are rednecks and deer, occasional banjos. And working for the county now, there are nights that I have hit 225 miles. 225 miles in one night. The only problem about working for a county police department is there's a bigger jurisdiction, so it's going to take your backup a lot longer to get to you if you're in trouble. You better be able to hold your own with the county, and you definitely better be able to hold your own with state patrol because your backup's 45 minutes away. But working for the county has been really awesome, man. The people that I work with are fantastic. I don't want to badmouth the city, but I had a lot of bad experiences there as far as supervisors go. The chief was awesome. He was cool. But it was the lower level supervisors that were a pain in the ass. So that was really the reason why I left the city. It was just the micromanagement and power trips and shit like that. And working for the county now, man, we have so much area. People don't have time to micromanage. So, you know, they treat you like an adult. You do your job, you go home, and that's that. And I love that. I love being independent. I love not having somebody breathe down my neck constantly. So that was really the reason why I made the transition. But as far as working for a county police department in general, you tend to have better equipment. You tend to have just a more diverse group of people. You know, you might have millionaires and mansions in one side of the county, and on the other side, you know, you have a little bit of low income, you know, projects and stuff like that. So it really just depends on the area that they put you in. So I hope that answers the question about the difference between the county police and city police. But guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. I was really excited about doing this one. For whatever reason, the past couple weeks, I have not been able to think of any good ideas. And I started doing the top 5 videos, and apparently you guys like those, so I'll start doing those more. But it was really hard for me to come up with some ideas. So anyway, I was really excited about this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, comment, subscribe. I look forward to seeing you guys again soon.